Welcome to Gunners Lovers TV. It's no longer news that Arsenal did not sign any player yesterday when the transfer window officially ended. Rather, it was exit of some of the young players that we had going out of the club, either on loan or permanent basis. Now, we quickly want to say that other clubs did business, and just to mention it because we have viewers on this channel who are not Arsenal fans. Broja of Chelsea is on loan now to Fulham. Broja of Chelsea has moved to Fulham. And Jesse Lingard, you remember him, former Man U player. He's 31 or so now. He has gone to FC Seoul. Well, he's on his way to FC Seoul for a 2-year deal. So that one is being processed. Anytime from now, he's going to be there. He took up that option because, nobody was coming for him, so he had to go. Also, in the transfer window, we discovered that Sedric did not go. Sedric was not sold. He's put on standby as a cover, according to Arteta. If we have problem with anybody at the back, he'll be there to rescue us. He's only played 3 times. 3 times this season. I think he was loaned to Fulham last season, and he came back. And since then, it's been, I think from our own indication, from our own understanding, it looks like he's more useful behind the scene than on field. That's why Arteta still keeps him. There are players who are leaders who are also doing the organizing behind. So, Sedric is staying. Elneny so far is staying. There's no indication at the moment that he's also moving. And Giorgio, upon all the interest, rumors we heard about Barcelona, Italian clubs looking for him, is also staying. Another person people were looking at, in fact, I read one article today where one of the writers, I don't like mentioning names, but I just read it, that he's angry that Ramsdale did not leave. I don't know how people break coconuts on other people's head, as they say in Africa. The boy decided to stay. He said if he was Ramsdale, which he is not, he would have been telling his agents to scout the whole place to look for a club for him to go, so that he can cement his place in the Euro team that Southgate is going to pick. And my own argument is, whether you are playing regularly or not, there's no guarantee that any coach will give you that you are going to be the one starting. Especially for a national team, where you have so many players, fighting for positions. So, Ramsdale is also staying. We're happy to have him around. So anybody thinking he's going, he's not going. I'll quickly mix this news with 2 other issues being discussed by 2 of our former players. One is Ian Wright, the other one is Paul Merson. Now, I'll start with Ian Wright. Ian Wright felt there was no need for Arteta to go between Zinchenko and Ben White to try and settle them. That he should leave them, should have left them to continue their argument on field, and later interfere and try to settle it when they get to the dressing room. Well, it can either happen that way or the way Arteta has done it. At the end of the day, Arteta is still in charge of Arsenal. So he has done it his own way. He has said, yes, you have a right to argue over any issue, but don't wash your dirty linen in the public, because the world is watching. Remember, when Arsenal plays, especially the whole world that they have fans from. So that's not the image Arteta wants to be remembered for a match that we won. So interrupting them in their argument was good. Take them to the dressing room. If they want to continue, then they can continue. When they finish, you now put your feet down as the manager and read the riot act for them, the rules, as they say. But in right fact, they will not fight on the field. In this life we are in now, who knows how short-tempered or if there's any ground long-tempered any of them may be and decide to fight. You know what that will mean. So we don't want any disagreement between our fullbacks to the extent that they can no longer talk to each other or have issues against each other. So that's that. And then the other one is from Paul Merson. Paul Merson is also one of our former players. Initially, before Chelsea played Liverpool, he had it in mind that with the form that we are in, with our defense and all that, and the last performance, remember, we played against Liverpool where we had about 60 shots and yet no goal. That we'll be able to combat Liverpool second time, would have learnt a lesson. But he's saying that after watching the way Liverpool destroyed Chelsea, he's no longer confident that we can hold our own against Liverpool, and therefore he thinks Liverpool might win. But it is also saying that it's a must-win match for Arsenal, which I also agree is a must-win match. But the other side, football is not mathematics. I remember one time Arsenal was having a very bad run, and they were to face Chelsea. I think last 2 seasons or last season. And everybody thought, oh, this is a short banker for Chelsea. So I think we beat Chelsea very well that day. So let's not interpret football like that. For Merson, yes, you are entitled to your opinion. I still feel you should hold on. Don't count your chickens before the egg is hatched, as they say in Africa. So we are going to wait till the match comes and go, and then we can give a verdict, yes, on that one. And to round up, Stefan Boston. You remember he was one who spoke about Man City's issue concerning FFP. He was a former financial advisor to Man City and also a lawyer. Now he has spoken again on TalkSport concerning Chelsea. You know, Chelsea, since Todd Bowley took over, has spent, in 2022, has spent £1 billion, thereabout, in trying to buy players. And they've been hiding, not, under this, hiding under amortization of players as assets, giving players long and lengthy contracts. Well, he's saying that even with that, they will still, this season that is going to end in June, likely face punishment unless they sell players up to the tune of £100 million. Up to the tune of £100 million. And he's saying now that January transfer window, which was the opportunity to do that, has just passed, and they didn't sell any player worth 100 million. Now, Conor Gallagher is being chased here and there by clubs. He said if you were to sell him, for instance, they have to do it quickly. And once clubs know that you are desperate to sell, to earn money, to escape punishment, they will be pricing, as they say in Africa, the price of a panguguru, which is the price of corn and popcorn. You know, it's a delicacy. that people eat in Africa. Look, they will have to move quickly. Otherwise, he's saying that if you think 10 points deduction that they gave to Everton was small, you wait for what will come to Chelsea if they don't rectify their financial mess before June 30th. So that's what Stefan Boston says, not me who said it, so that Chelsea fans will not begin to chase me replying that I'm jealous of Chelsea. I'm not. I'm an Arsenal fan to the core. So I'm just telling people now what Stefan Boston has said. And also to round up, remember that Nottingham Forest is also being looked at for breaking the rules. You see, for profitability and sustainability report that is going to happen, they are also being looked at. And their own judgment is going to come up in April, according to what I read in newspapers again today. So let's wait and see how many points they will deduct from them. They are just slightly above Luton, who is just above relegation spot. So, but if they and April is when almost the season is going to end or end, they will not have time to recover to gather those points to survive. If whatever the way it looks, I don't want to preempt it. Let's say, for instance, they deduct like 10 points out of what they have now. They are already sinking to relegation. So they have to win matches, as many as they can. They are under pressure to win matches. Nuno Santos, their coach. So, but thank God they didn't start winning their matches from us. They are desperately in need of wins. A win for every match. So if they have to follow the recipe Odegaard gave, they have to win every match. Which, you know that is not possible. Like, share, and subscribe. Do not walk up past this Gunners Lovers TV. Jesus Christ loves you. We love you here on this channel. And we thank all those who have subscribed. And I want to say we really appreciate you. And we don't take you for granted. Please share this video to your friends, neighbors, families, and colleagues. Let them know what we're doing on this platform. And we'll see you in our next video. We'll be discussing things surrounding football and Arsenal in particular. And then I'll give you more information then. God bless.